Hey guys, this is Becca. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about our new schoolroom. So I mentioned in a video I did earlier this year, I think it might have been January, I can't remember. I'll link the video up above for you. But I did a homeschool room tour, I guess about maybe 8 or 9 months ago. And I didn't really want to do it because I knew that I wanted to switch it up like this at some point. But I always think it's fun watching videos, before and afters, and how people decided to redo things. And so I thought that actually might be really fun. But I knew it would be several months until we got the flooring done and I could get, everything I wanted to get for the schoolroom. It took me forever to sell those really big wooden bookshelves that were in here. I don't know why I thought they would sell fast, but they didn't. And I wanted to have those sold first so I could buy my new white ones from IKEA with that money. So it just kind of all came together the last few days. There are still a few, like maybe 2 or 3 small minor things that I want to do. And I was going to wait and film the video until after I do those, but then I was like, you know what, just film the video, because after those 2 or 3 things are done, I'll want to tweak something else. So here we go. I will take you on a tour of the new schoolroom. Okay, so if you walk in the schoolroom from the front door, this is on your left. And this is a bookshelf that I've actually had since our first year of homeschooling. But on the bottom shelf there, I have some kind of color and sketch pads for Jude, and the little basket that has his initials on it has some puzzles, and I just bought him some more Duplo, so those are going to go in there. And then to the left is just some picture books that are age appropriate for him, just kind of, about random things. So he can go to this little section every day and grab some of his things, a book, or some of his toys in his basket. And then that middle shelf, I have organized all of our Christmas books on the left. And then on the right is Thanksgiving and Easter and Valentine's Day and any other kind of holiday book that we have. And then on top there, like always, is all of our science stuff. So that's basically it for that. That globe my mom gave us years ago. She gave it to the boys for Christmas, and we can turn the lights off. When it's dark, you turn it on and it lights up. It's just the coolest thing. And then here is our calendar that I haven't filled out yet, but that'll just have kind of weekly things that we're going to do on there. And then, of course, the painting that Isaiah chose, The Gleaners by Millet. If you've watched the other video or have been sticking around a while, you guys know that I let the boys pick one of their favorite paintings from past artists that we've studied. And this was Isaiah's favorite up to that point. And I just love the colors, and just the painting in general is just so beautiful to me. So that is that portion of the room. I'm just going to kind of go in a circle, and then I'll give you guys a big overview. So here is the window. The schoolroom is in the front of the house. So outside you can see our rose bushes right there. And it's nice, especially to watch the seasons out the window and do some nature journaling and sketching. But I already had this curtain rod. I've had it for years, I think since Jude was born. And then I found these awesome linen-y textured curtains at HomeGoods for $24.99 for both of those panels. I could not believe that. Okay, so this next little section right here is really exciting for me because I wanted to do something different with our picture study this year. And I'd seen a schoolroom on Pinterest that had some wooden, I guess, stained planks, and they had about 2 or 3 of them. And then she hung their pictures. I'm guessing it's the picture study portfolios from Simply Charlotte Mason, because look like the ones that we have. But I was going to go get some wood, and then Guy reminded me that I got these planks in round top, probably, guys, I'm thinking it was probably at least 5 or 6 years ago. They're really old. They came off a house that was built in like 1912. And clearly they were painted more than once in more than one color. So I love that. I love how it turned out. So the planks, I can't remember how much I purchased those for at Round Top, but I don't think they were more than $10 or $15 total. And then I already had the twine, and then I got a package of 40 of those little laundry clips. Is that what they're called? Laundry clips? Clothespins? At Michael's. And then, ta-da! Here is one of our new bookshelves that I'm super excited about. I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram, but I measured the schoolroom wrong, this little corner area right here, and I thought a whole corner unit would fit in this area. I don't really know what I was measuring, but anyway. So this is just one of 3 of these that I got, and then I'll show you on the other side of the room there's a corner piece. But so yes, this is one of them. Up top there on the left, you guys know I love having Elijah's artwork in here, and that is a painting of Iron Man that he did about 2 years ago. And then I have this new thing for globes, so I'm going to start collecting those. But got that one half off at Hobby Lobby. The top there is series of books that we have. I think we have Little House, Roald Dahl, Ending in the Cupboard series, and the Boxcar Children. And then underneath that is classics that we haven't read yet. So books that the boys are going to read this year, or books that I'm going to do for our read aloud time. And then this next shelf is, let me see, okay, world history, books that they've read in the past. Everything that they're doing this year is in another bookshelf, and I'll show you that. But this is stuff that we've already read over the course of the last, 6 years or 5 years or so, because we're going into our 6th year of homeschooling. And then this next shelf is also American and world history from the last few years. And this little section of books right here is actually for Shalise at Sodbuster Living. I love Shalise. If you guys do not follow her YouTube channel, you have got to go follow her. I love that girl so much. I love her videos. I love her content. And yeah, she's just the best. So go check her out, guys, at Sodbuster Living. And then the next section right here, these are, where's my finger? Texas history books here. Do y'all do state history in the state that you live in? I don't know if it's a Texas thing or if all states do that, but typically Texas history starts in the 7th grade here in Texas. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys do. And then the very bottom there is some more series of books that we have. So we have Nate the Great series, another set of the Chronicles of Narnia, and then, of course, right here, the Magic Tree House books. Moving around the room, you guys know I love this desk. And again, on Instagram, I had mentioned that I got this desk for $75. So here is my desk space. Had some questions on Instagram about the desk lamp right here, and I got that at IKEA. I think it was $24.99. You just can't beat their prices, guys. My cork board. I get a lot of questions about the printouts that say I am, I can, I ought, I will. And I've had those in the schoolroom. I think this is our 3rd year. But I just went on Pinterest one day and searched free Charlotte Mason printables, and that came up, and I've had them on the cork board ever since. And the cork board I got at Hobby Lobby. I think it was originally $80, and I ended up paying $16 for it. It was on the 80% off aisle a couple years ago. Couldn't believe it. So anywho, there is my new clock, which I love, that I got for $3.99 at Target. And then I have not replaced my desk chair yet, which if you saw the other video, you'd know that there's a nice black marker marking on it from Jude last year. And then over here, I just have our clock that I used with the boys when they were learning to tell time. And a basket next to that has some math manipulatives in it. And let me walk over here and I'll talk more about the bookshelf. Okay, so that painting on the left is a painting Elijah did. One of the first ones he did when he started taking art lessons. And then on the right up here are some books that I really enjoy and some books I haven't read yet, but they're on my book list. Then right here, of course, my Jane Austen collection and our money jar. And then right down here is the 6-volume set of Charlotte Mason, my another globe that I have, this cute little bunny that I think was in the boys' Easter baskets that my mom gave them this year. And then got some of our Bible stuff and Bibles. And then clearly I didn't have much to put on this shelf here, but just the hole punch, my paper cutter and a ruler, and then just some random binders and notebooks down there with some poetry study stuff and drawing on the right. And this is some stuff I use to organize some things at church for children's ministry. So still working on these, probably going to have some more stuff like this in some baskets, just stuff that we kind of use on a weekly or daily basis. So that's that. And then this right here is a puzzle that we put together as a family on Christmas Eve about 4 years ago. And we just Mod Podged it, let it dry, and then put it in a frame. And it is just one of my favorite things to look at. And I just wish I could hop into that picture like on Mary Poppins. Moving around this way, this is the little corner unit. And I actually thought the other two bookcases that kind of flank my desk, and these two, I thought they would all fit on one corner of the schoolroom. And like I said, I measured wrong. So that won't be happening. But, so yeah, this is this corner of the schoolroom. Up top is a little ivy plant that I bought Jude. And then the top three paintings there are once again our middle son Elijah's paintings. The one on the left is just his interpretation of a Van Gogh, which I think is so precious. I think he did that in the first grade. And then Hulk, of course, and then a little thing of flowers he did for me for Mother's Day a couple of years ago. Okay. So this whole shelf right here, the smaller, skinnier one that looks like little cubby holes, that is just filled with all of the boys' curriculum for this year. So we have world and American history, geography, language arts, and then math, and then math manipulatives that they'll use in that little woven basket type little thing down there that I got at Target for $5. This is all of our world and American history books this year. I won't go too much into it because I'm about to film a video on all of my curriculum choices for this year, but I've mentioned a couple of times that we are transitioning to Beautiful Feet. Super excited about that. And then this will be some of our geography stuff this year, except for this Abraham Lincoln book. I mean, clearly that's not geography, but it's too tall to fit on any of the shelves. And I had to keep it out here. So it's hanging out with the geography books we're going to be going through this year. And then Isaiah's language arts stuff and his science stuff. Like I mentioned, he'll be doing My Father's World. And then he'll be doing astronomy with Apologia. And then here's Elijah's language arts and science. He wants to do zoology this year. And then there's our math stuff and our math manipulatives. And then on this side of the book case we have same thing, just kind of series of books. Harry Potter, of course, down there, and then another set of the Chronicles of Narnia, all of the Rick Riordan books, and then the next shelf is all of our Greek mythology books. The boys love Delaire's, so we got tons of those. And then I got this Usborne book of Greek myths at our local homeschool convention this year, so love that. I just feel like you can't have enough of Delaire's and any kind of mythology. This little painting right here that says Mom, Jude made that for me in preschool this year for Mother's Day. Is that not the most precious thing ever? Okay, moving up. So, I got the hashtag stuff tin at Home Goods. And then that little bucket next to it, I got at Michael's. It was 40% off. I think I paid maybe $5 for it. And then next shelf up is all of our poetry study, but I also have like a treasury of children's literature and Grimm's fairy tales and the Book of Virtues for young people and stuff like that. So that's kind of where our poetry and fairy tales and stuff like that go, which of course we'll be grabbing for poetry tea time, and I'm so excited to start that back up this year. Okay, and then over here are just a few books that I have out from past composer study. You guys know I love Opal Wheeler and her books on composer, so that's what you see right there. And then last but not least right here are our picture study portfolios by Simply Charlotte Mason. I've used these. This is our 6th year that I've used them, and I will never use anything else for picture study. I love them. And then over here, just kind of a mixture of books that I have on impressionists and photography and famous artists and things like that. So yeah, that's that. And so I don't want to make you dizzy, but let me come over here and I'll show you the rug and the table. I'm trying to remember where I got this rug. I think I got it from Rugs USA or just on Amazon, but I can't remember. And the chairs came from Amazon also. I think I paid $100 for all 4 of those metal chairs, and I love them. And then this table, I either paid $50 or $75 for. Yeah, totally scored on those guys. It's solid wood. Normally I might try to put something in the middle, but it always gets moved, so Mama's just leaving it plain this year. Here we go. This is the schoolroom, guys. Oh, I forgot to mention the light fixture. I got kind of this, I don't know, tin galvanized light fixture on Amazon. I think it was $49, and I love it. So yeah, this is it. This is it right here, guys. Painting, shelf, curtains, and then of course you guys know Rusty loves being in the videos. So I'm going to turn the camera back around and say goodbye, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, that is it. That is the tour of our new schoolroom. Oh, Jude wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
If you have any questions or comments, I would love to chat with you in the comments below. And like I mentioned, I'll be filming a video soon on all of my curriculum choices for our 2018-2019 homeschool year. And yeah, that's it. I hope everyone is having a great day. Until next time.
Mama, no.
Say bye.
Bye.